I absolutely love reconnecting people with items that bring back their childhood memories. But here we go, when I open up the box. Welcome to Flipping and Punching, and today is Tuesday the 20th. We are going to pull some orders. I'm all messed up. I keep thinking today's Monday. You guys do that when there's a holiday on Monday and you're not in your normal routine. Kind of messes everything up for you. But anyway, we are going to pull some orders, and then we're going to pull some orders today, and then we're going to talk about, should you insure your items? So after my last video, well, I had a break. I got a lot of comments about insurance. So let's talk. We're going to do a deep dive. When you should insure your items, weighing out your risk to not insure your items. And I want to hear from each and every one of you guys on what you guys do with your daily business. So let's pull some orders. The item that we sold was a big one. We sold an X-Men comic book. This is X-Men, the very first appearance of Bishop. And if you guys don't know, the X-Men cartoon from the 1990s is actually making a comeback. It's called X-Men 97. It drops in Disney Plus in January, and it's actually going to be an extension. It's going to be a continuation of the previous one from the 1990s. It's not going to be an all new, brand new series, or they're not going to reimagine it. They are actually going to pick up where it left off. So when that news dropped, the trailer just dropped, X-Men stuff got really hot, and this book sold immediately because Bishop was a big part of that. So here's the comic book. Super cool cover. You guys remember Bishop from the 90s if you're an X-Men cartoon fan. This is a 9.8. The cool thing is, though, this had a custom label on it. So we ended up getting $224.99 plus shipping for this. This came in the mass comic book buy. I had about probably like 10 cents in this comic book, and then cost me about $30 to get it pressed and graded, an extra $5 for the custom label. So we'll say $35 into $225 is a great flip. All right, so next time we sold a couple shirts in B6. So let's pull those. All right, this is B6. We actually sold this one right here. This was a brand new soccer jersey. Got this at a garage sale for $1. We ended up selling that for $49.99 plus shipping. And then we actually sold another polo in here. Let's pull that one. This one's here, right here. Yeah, right here. This Nike Golf, brand new. Got this at a yard sale. Got this polo at a yard sale. I paid $80 for like, I think it was like 10 or 12 shirts. And 3 of the shirts were brand new. The other ones I lotted up, like 8 of them, and sold them for like $125. So I'm already in the profits. So we had it listed for $49.99. Someone sent me an offer for $20. I counted them and said, hey, best I can do is $39.99. They accepted. So for a lot of you guys out there that get mad at lowball offers, sometimes people just like to poke the bear and test the market, see if you're willing to just want to sell it for super cheap. And I always say with those things, I always send them a message, let them know, hey man, I'm willing to work with you, I just can't go that low, and send them an offer. And it worked out. So if you guys saw my last video, I sold a Department 56 Christmas Village, and it actually broke in shipping. And I didn't insure it. Sold for $175. I got a lot of comments about, you should insure the item, make sure it got there and stuff like that. But when I started thinking about it after I posted the video, and I was like, you know what? There's probably a good reason why I didn't insure that. And we're going to do a deep dive here. So if an item is $100 or more, some people insure the packages. I don't. I haven't started insuring packages that are even $200 or less, because the big reason for that is, when the post office provides priority mail or ground advantage, you get free $100 insurance. Same thing with UPS. Because of this, I don't insure my packages that are $200 less. Now, going forward, I'm probably going to insure these Department 56 ones because they're going to be more prone to breaking. But I normally don't insure those. And I was wondering why I don't do that. And got me thinking, do a deep dive into that. So I'm really curious, each and every one of you, what is your cutoff where you guys start insuring packages? Is it $50, $100, $300, $400? If I insure a package, it's going to be $200. I'll have to pay, say, $3, $4, $5 for that insurance. If I have less than $50 into the item, I'm still going to make a profit regardless. So my thought process here is, if I can save money by paying for insurance every time I ship out an item that's over 150, 200 bucks, at the end of the day, I can afford to take that loss because I'll still be making a profit. I'll just be making less of a profit with the item. I don't know. We'll do a little more deep dive. Let's pull a couple more items here. We'll talk more about this. All right, next time we sold a G.I. Joe figure over here in C1. My action figure container here. I think this one's it. Yep, this is definitely it. This is Crazy Legs from 1987. This came in a massive lot. We probably have $1 into it. We sold this for $5.99 plus shipping. This actually sold to a viewer, and they actually left us a note. He said, "I enjoy watching your content, and I've definitely learned a lot from you. I really want to support you, so when I saw this G.I. Joe figure that has a kid, I had to pick it up." That's awesome. I love picking up toys from my childhood as well. "Thank you so much for the information and the entertainment you provide. Congratulations on meeting your listing goal." Well, Jacob, thank you so much for the purchase. Thank you so much for watching the channel. I really do appreciate you. Believe it or not, I don't get a lot of viewer sales on this channel, so I do appreciate all the support I get from each and every one of you guys. So Jacob, thanks again for the purchase. All right, next time we sold a graphic novel, Thor book. Right here, brand new sealed. This came from when I was at the flea market. I bought a bunch of these. I paid $2 for it. It came in a massive lot. I had $2 in each one. We didn't get much. Someone sent me a best offer for $6.13, so I just took it. It's been up. I have had no watches on it, no nothing. So if I could do this one again, I probably would have made this buy. But it is what it is. We got $6.13 plus shipping. I've shipped out thousands of packages each year. And if I insured every single package that was over $100, I would be paying more money in the long run than I would if I didn't insure it and just eat any of the lost costs. At the end of the day, this is probably the first package that broke in like the last year. So I'll be well ahead of the game. That's why I don't insure my package. Now, if it's over $200 plus, I'll insure it just to protect myself. Or if I have a lot higher buy cost into it, I would insure it maybe. But now moving forward, I'm going to insure probably all these Department 56 pieces if they're selling for $150 plus, because they're just so fragile. And I don't want to be in the same position I just was with this and have this happen again. So definitely kind of open up my eyes, kind of figure out what I'm going to do. I mean, do you guys insure all your packages? Do you guys have a certain cutoff? I mean, sometimes I don't think I'm going to ship out this comic book that's going to be $225. I'm not going to insure it. I'm not really worried about that. All right, next time we actually pulled from our warehouse here. We actually sold a 1962 Corvette Danbury mint piece. This came in one of those massive Disney buys. I think we had like 20 or 30 bucks into this, and we got $99 plus shipping. You can't really see the car because it's in the box here, but I'll put a picture on the screen. So that sold for $99.99 plus shipping, so I'm happy with that. We sold, if you guys remember on the Picking and Punching channel, we went to the Villages and we bought a die cast lot of cars. This Jeff Gordon car was in there. The Elite one right here, you'll see a picture on the screen, but this one's limited to 3,500. We ended up selling this car for $29.99 plus shipping. So that's the third car we have sold. I think that puts us up maybe around the $80 mark. We paid $110 for all the items there. So we still got plenty of items left. So we will be in the profits here very soon, but getting close to breaking even now. But $29.99 plus shipping for that. People always ask me, why do I do what I do? And I absolutely love reconnecting people with items that bring back their childhood memories, just like that G.I. Joe we just talked about. And also bringing back that feeling, that nostalgic feeling you get when you see items from the yesteryears. And this item I just sold is one of those items. This is the vintage airbrush for like a hairbrush. And we ended up getting this from Papa Punchin' and from his warehouse full of stuff. And it's brand new in the box. But look at this box. Look at this. I mean, the box is worth its weight in gold. Look at this. Total confirmed. But here you go. When I open up the box, like, look at this piece, man. If that's not one of the coolest things ever, I don't know what is. And there's Samantha. Hey, Samantha. Samantha. Hey, girl. She's too busy giving herself a bath, but we got $69.99 plus shipping for that. All right, next time we sold, I keep saying I'm not going to sell these anymore. I haven't taken them off eBay. Probably going to blow these out in a giant lot, but every time I say that, these always sell. So I sold a cigar hat for $4.99. This is it right here. We've had these listed for a very long time. This came from a giant yard sale pickup. We paid like, I want to say like 30 or 40 cents per hat. So they've been up there for a while. We've been just slowly selling them off. And we've already made all of our money back on these, plus some. But we got $4.99 plus shipping for that. I quick dropped off some of those items at the post office, came back to finish packing up the rest. And let's show you what I'm currently working on. So we did a massive buy at the flea market. You guys will see this in the future video, but all these graphic novels. So we're listing those right now. And then you just saw my yard sale video. I picked up this yarn I'm gonna list, these bears, some Longenberger items here, some Disney stuff for my whatnot that I'm gonna do on Wednesday night. And then working on, I did a private pick on Monday, picked up a bunch of Funkos, some Dragon Ball Z, Star Wars, gonna get those listed. And then picked up some of these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures at the flea market. Got a really good deal on those. And then got some AEW figures gonna be listing in our store. So trying to really continue getting this merchandise up, and get my listings up. And now let's go back to pulling a couple more orders. All right, next time we sold a Dragon Ball Z figure that we pulled here. I actually had it on my shelf. This was actually supposed to be put away. Never got around to putting it away, but it worked out okay. It sold. Paid $3 this, and it sold for, I think, 17. Yeah, this came from a private pick. We paid $3. Took a long time to sell, though. So we got $17 plus shipping for this. So, happy with that. I still got a ton of these figures left, though, to sell. I was really hoping these AEW figures would sell better than what they are, but they're really not, unfortunately. But I kind of knew that going into it, but I really enjoy wrestling figures, so I'm okay with it. So my video I dropped actually earlier today on Tuesday, I bought these Disney Winnie the Pooh books at this garage sale, and I paid $10. There's a whole lot of like 19 of them, so like 50 cents a book. Came in the bag. It's actually right here, as you can see. Right here, we got $39.99 plus shipping for that. So literally was on my store for about 2 days. So I am super pumped about that. I love moving things real fast. Guys, do not sleep on kid books, especially when you buy them in lots or sets. I pick them up all the time at garage sales, and I do a killing with them, especially the vintage ones, because you can pick them up for like 50 cents, quarter piece, 10 cents a piece at garage sales. Buy them up, put them in giant lots, and they sell really well, especially Disney ones. So we got $39.99 plus shipping. And this past weekend was like the worst time for sourcing here in Florida. It rained every single day, and there was like the Renninger's Antique Flea Market, which is like a massive one. People travel from all over the country to come to. That pretty much got rained out. On Sunday, they had the Brown's Junk in the Trunk, which is like a monthly flea market. It's like one day a month. That got rained out. And then I met up with Philly Flipper and ADH Dave in Webster on Monday to go to that giant flea market. And rain was supposed to stop at 5 a.m. and it didn't stop until like 7. Scared off a lot of people. Thought I was going to have a really, really bad day, to be honest with you guys, because it just was horrible. And Saturday was horrible too. I went tried to have all these yard sales. I found one good yard sale of like an hour or so being out, and just really bad. But we ended up making a giant graphic novel buy. You'll see that on my Flipper channel. I mean, you'll see that on my picking channel here in the future. But yeah, it's a tough weekend. So I'm glad I had a lot of inventory, a lot of death pile to go through, and try to work on this. All right, so we sold some video games here in D3, so let's pull these out. We actually had a couple sales. So all right, these right here, I think we sold all these Game Boy Advance games. It's like nothing really special in here. It's mostly like a bunch of Disney ones. I think I paid $50 for all the like video game stuff. I probably got about $200 for the video game stuff. These are just extras. We got $34.99 plus shipping for these, so I'm really happy about that. Call of Duty we sold. I know that. I think we sold this right here. So Call of Duty. I think we sold this for $7.99. Picked up the garage sale for like $1. I think we got $7.99 plus shipping for that. Then, I think this one, here it is, Guitar Hero. Guitar Hero Legends of Rock. This game has been an absolute curse for me. I've sold this game 3 times already, and either buyers have canceled or it said it was accidentally purchased. I am so happy to see this video game go. I got $4.79 plus shipping for it. It's been in my store for a very long time. People keep canceling. It's been canceled 3 separate times. It's cursed. So I'm glad to see it go. Actually, we saw another game in there, Guitar Hero Live. A lot of Guitar Hero stuff going out today. I really have no idea where the game's at, so I need to look a little bit better. This is in my office, but I don't remember where I put this. That's frustrating. Next time we sold some hair dye. One of my favorite things to pick up at yard sales is a box of hair dye. I don't know why, but it always sells super well for me and pretty fast. So we bought a big box at a church yard sale. We paid $40 for it all, and we've been absolutely killing it with these. We just sold 2 more boxes. These are the deep copper red. This may be retired, this color, but we got $19.99 per box. So we got $39.98 plus shipping for those. And then we sold a couple more. I gotta pull the other ones. All right, so I had to put this in a separate container, and I explained to you guys why here. We actually sold 3 boxes of... All right, so we already sold... We actually sold 3 of these boxes, and we actually got $39.99 per box. So we got this for $120 for these 3. This is a very important topic I want to tell you guys. When you have very similar items, I'll show you. Look at these boxes. Very similar. Can be easily mistaken. 55RR, 49RC. Because they're so similar, I do not keep them in the same container. I keep them in 2 separate containers. I highly recommend doing that with any products that you guys have multiple quantities of that are very similar, so you guys don't, in a rush, accidentally grab the wrong ones to mail out. I've done that in the past. This way I keep them separate so I don't mix them up, and this way you get a lot of happy guests, especially when they just paid like $160 for 5 containers of hair dye. Very important. All right, next time we sold some patches. When I was at the Webster Flea Market with ADH Dave a long time ago, we ended up coming across this giant sale that had a big bag of patches, and Dave ended up passing on it. I ended up going through, grabbing the sports one. The sports ones were from the 70s and 80s. So what we just sold was 5 Yankee patches. I paid $60 for all the patches, and I have listed hundreds of dollars, probably $300 to $400 of the patches. But we just sold these right here, 5 Yankee patches for $14.99 plus shipping. Super easy to ship. Love that. All right, spoke too soon. We actually sold another thing of patches. Guys, if you guys have any baseball stuff, get it up now. Pitchers and catchers report to camp, I think maybe this week or next week. And baseball season's around the corner, so baseball bats, baseball gloves are going to start selling really well, cleats. But we ended up selling another pack. This is the Kansas City Royals. I had it listed for $39.99. Someone sent me an offer for sent me an offer for $30, and I accepted. For these right here, we got $30 plus shipping. For these right here, we got $30 plus shipping. So next time we sold is our Barbie, Dorothy Barbie. This came from a private pick. It's in a giant lot of things, but I maybe like $5 into it. But we ended up selling this, I think, for $34.99 plus shipping. Let me check. Yeah, we end up getting, here's Barbie as Dorothy. Cool piece. When's this from? This is from 1999. No, 2000. Yeah, I was right. We ended up getting $34.99 plus shipping, so nice little return on that one. All right, next time we sold, it's actually kind of a really cool piece. It's a Jeff Gordon die-cast. It's like a 1/64th car, but it comes in a Pepsi vending machine. Probably one of the coolest little boxes for an item. And this is limited to 35,000. This came from that big lot at the Villages. So that should post up to around, I don't know, like close to $90 now. So we're probably about $20 away from breaking even. And we got $14 plus shipping for that. Had it up for a little bit higher. Someone sent me an offer and I accepted. So just with these on the move. Anyway, guys, I think that's it for today, man. I got a lot of listing to do. Got a lot of photos to take. It's getting late already, so I need to jump on this. But until next time, guys. Oh, and don't forget to check out. And then we're going to be doing a storage unit blowout on Friday. So make sure to check it out. Put the link down below. But guys, thank you so much. Make sure you do like and subscribe. Until next time, make sure you guys keep flipping and punching.